Today's big story about the proposed European ban on the British sausage has caused a major political storm. Westminster sources say the sausage could be another banana skin. It can only add to the government's problems with the succession. Senior people in the party are increasingly troubled by the fact that the two obvious candidates for the leadership represent the extreme wings of the party. Pressure is mounting for them to withdraw in favor of a compromise candidate, but none of the other contenders so far seems to have caught the public imagination. Now sport, there are only two matches in the campaign.
Is that true? About the compromise candidate?
I believe so.
Where do they get their information from?
I can't imagine, but... Anyway, I never said compromise. I said moderate.
Incidentally, Minister, why are BBC Television and ITN covering your speech this evening?
I can't imagine, Bernard.
I know that fire and safety policy in government buildings is awfully important.
Someone suggested that I was going to raise other issues as well.
Who?
Can't imagine, Bernard.
I am a good European. I believe in the European ideal. Never again shall we repeat the bloodshed of the 2 world wars. Europe is here to stay. But this does not mean that we have to bow the knee to every directive from every little bureaucratic Bonaparte in Brussels. We are a sovereign nation still. We are British and proud of it. We have made enough concessions to the European Commissar for Agriculture, and when I say Commissar, I use the word advisedly. We've swallowed the wine lake, we've swallowed the butter mountain, we've watched our French friends beating up British lorry drivers carrying good British lamb to the French public. We have bowed and scraped and doffed our caps, tugged our forelocks, and turned the other cheek, but I say enough is enough. The Europeans have gone too far. They are now threatening the British sausage. They want to standardize it, by which they mean they'll force the British people to eat salami and bratwurst and other garlic-ridden, greasy foods that are alien to the British way of life. Do you want to eat salami for breakfast with your egg and bacon? I don't, and I won't. They've turned our pints into litres and our yards into meters. We gave up the tanner, the threepenny bit, the 2-bob piece, and the half-crown, but they cannot and will not destroy the British sausage. Not while I'm here. In the words of Martin Luther, here I stand.
Minister, a message came through from Central House while you were in Cabinet Committee.
Yes.
They brought the party meeting forward. It started an hour ago.
Brought it forward?
Yes, any moment now the committee will have decided whether or not they're going to bring up another candidate to oppose you in the election. But the Chief Whip will be phoning through the moment it's over.
Will they, what if they have... Which phone?
What?
Which phone will he ring on?
This one, probably. Or this one. Either, really.
The only danger is if Duncan and Eric withdraw, which they will, they might not support me, and that'll mean an election.
Yes, quite, but I understand that you're the favourite candidate for both factions, in which case you'd be unopposed.
That's what they say. Oh, well. No point in worrying about it. Might as well sit down, relax.
Yes. 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 Bernard has an urgent message.
Minister, the Palace have been on the phone.
The Palace? The Palace? Why?
They want to know if you'll be free to kiss hands at 5 o'clock. That's only in the event of an unopposed recommendation.
I think I might be able to make that. Bernard, suppose that, if I should still want a principal private secretary. Do you think...
Oh, Minister. Gosh.
That'd be all right, wouldn't it, Humphrey?
Well, the Prime Minister's word is law, Minister. Yes. Yes. Yes, he's here. I'll tell him. Yes, Prime Minister.
Come in, Humphrey.
Prime Minister, I want to talk to you about Prime Minister's question time.
Thank you. I accept your congratulations. Wasn't I brilliant?
Well, I
Did you think so?
Well, I wasn't there, but...
Wasn't I brilliant, Bernard?
Well, I believe your replies this afternoon will not be quickly forgotten.
Let me tell you what happened, Humphrey. The first question was about that Home Office cock-up over the shortage of prison officers. My reply was masterly. I said, I refer the Honourable Member to the speech I made in this House on October the 28th.
Did he remember what you'd said?
Well, no, of course not. Neither did I come to that. Still, it shut him up. The next one was about unemployment and whether the Department of Employment fiddled the figures.
You mean periodically restructure the base from which the statistics have been derived without drawing public attention to the fact?
Exactly, fiddle the figures.
Well, of course they do.
I know they do. But I said I'd found no significant evidence of it.
That's because you haven't been looking.
And because we haven't shown you.
I know, well done, Humphrey. Then we went straight on to a googly about the Department of Energy's plans for disposing of nuclear waste. The question was trying to get me to admit that the Cabinet was divided.
Well, it is.
Well, I know that. So I said, my Cabinet took a unanimous decision.
That's only because you threatened to dismiss anyone who wouldn't agree.
I certainly made them agree unanimously. By this time, my backbenchers were cheering my every word. Oh, yeah, then we had a question about why, since we'd spent so much money on it, our new anti-missile missile was scrapped as obsolete the day before the first one came off the production line.
And how did you wriggle out of that one?
Wriggled out? That was my masterstroke. My reply, Humphrey, was sheer genius. I simply said our policy had not been as effective as we hoped. Clearly, we had got it wrong.
You admitted that?
Yeah, brilliant, wasn't it? Took the wind right out of his sails. Honesty always gives you the advantage of surprise in the House of Commons.
There was actually a supplementary. The Prime Minister was asked when he would request the resignation from the responsible minister.
Too easy. I said I'll ask for his resignation when he makes a mistake that could have been seen at the time and not with the benefit of hindsight. They were on their feet, cheering, stamping, waving their order papers.
I gather that there was a question about the bugging of an MP's telephone.
Oh, yes, I got a terrific laugh with that. I said...
I know, Bernard.
No, I said, much as I respect
Yes,
the...
I know, Bernard told me.
Oh, well, anyway, that was just stupid. I mean, why should we bug Hugh Halifax's telephone? I mean, one of my own administration. Don't know where they got such a daft idea. Sheer paranoia.
Yes, the only thing is...
I mean, why should we listen to MPs? Boring, stupid, ignorant windbags? I do my best not to listen to them. He's only a PPS. I have enough trouble finding out what's going on at the Ministry of Defence. What could he know?
So I gather you denied that Mr. Halifax's phone had been bugged.
Well, obviously. It was the one question today to which I could give a clear, simple, straightforward, honest answer.
Yes. Unfortunately, although the answer was indeed clear, simple, and straightforward, there is some difficulty in justifiably assigning to it the fourth of the epithets you applied to the statement. Inasmuch as the precise correlation between the information you communicated and the facts, insofar as they can be determined and demonstrated, is such as to cause epistemological problems of sufficient magnitude as to lay upon the logical and semantic resources of the English language a heavier burden than they can reasonably be expected to bear.
Epistemological? What are you talking about?
You told a lie.
Lie?
A lie.
What do you mean, a lie?
I mean, you lied. Yes, I know this is a difficult concept to get across to a politician. Yes, you did not tell the truth.
You mean we are bugging Hugh Halifax's telephone?
We were.
We were? When did we stop?
17 minutes ago.